I look about as good as I feel right now. Hi everybody, welcome back. It's another lovely weekend here and I'm finally back home. I made it in very late last night with all my sheep and both fur babies. One of them tried to get away at a food stop in Phoenix, so that was fun. But either way, I'm home and I'm happy to be home. I'm a little sad to have left my family because I was home for just about exactly a month, which, I mean, I was working for part of it, so that was really nice, but now I'm back in Sunshine Land and it is not sunny. So I have officially determined that it does in fact rain in Los Angeles. So when I was moving to LA, which by the way was just about 4 years ago, everyone told me, say goodbye to seasons, it's always sunny, it never rains, blah, blah, blah. It was raining the first entire week that I lived here, and I find that it always rains in January, so I think that's a load of BS. Anyone who tells you it doesn't rain in California, or at least like the LA area, it does, you know, maybe not as often as other places, but I was under the impression that it was going to be bone dry all year, and that is not the case, so what a great way to start out. It's a rainy Sunday here in LA, and I have so much unpacking to do. It is disgusting. I have a large suitcase over here that's full of all my clothes and some stuff, and then there's just so many things I need to unpack, and I haven't been home obviously, so I'm going to need to clean today. And we have a little guy who finally got off of his couch and might come say hello. Did you want to come say hi? Or you just want the food that you left on the rug because you're disgusting and you don't eat over your bowl like a normal dog? Alright, well. But yeah, I think it's kind of cheesy, but it's just true about me. One of the things that I was most excited to come home to is my makeup collection. It's like, if you're not into makeup, you can just tune out and skip over this part, but I have a lot of makeup and I'm very lucky to have that. And not that I'm like the kind of person that I have to wear makeup every single day, but I truly do enjoy the days that I can, you know, even do like a light glam. I enjoy makeup, okay? It's one of the things that I've fallen in love with over the last couple years, and so I now have a ton of it. So I always bring my essentials, you know, so I'll bring like my Jaclyn Hill palette, my Too Faced Best of the Year, and then maybe like a palette that has like a blush, a bronzer, and a highlight of some sort so that I can do, you know, at least my general routine while I'm on the road. So I brought all that stuff, but there's so many different things. Like, guys, I have so many highlighters that I just love and I wanted to come home to, and so I'm home and it makes me happy. I also have a new dish set that I'm looking at that I have to unpack as well. There's just so much stuff. There's so much. So first world problems, but anyway, starting the year off right by getting this up on the weekend instead of during the week. And so yeah, let me take a little sippy sip here, and we're almost 4 minutes in and have not even addressed what is in my beverage. Who am I anymore? So today I had some stuff to do early this morning, so I did not get to sleep in, unfortunately, even though I was up until 2 o'clock in the morning unloading and getting ready to go to bed. Here we have our Dunkin' iced coffee and a Pioneer Woman tumbler, which this is also a Christmas present, so you might see some new cups because I got some for Christmas. So yet another Christmas present. So Dunkin' iced coffee with blueberry, and then my silk soy creamer. And the one thing I will say that I'm so proud of past me for doing, I don't know why I thought to do this, but something in past me said, hey girl, when you get home, you're not gonna have any coffee creamer, but you're gonna wanna have your coffee because obviously you have it every morning. So past me bought 2 containers of the silk soy creamer to keep here. And before you get all judgy and weird, it's not even the expiration date, so calm your horses. And you know, so past me took care of that, and I completely forgot because it's been so long since I've been home. Like, I was starting to forget what my apartment looked like because I've been here in a while. And so when I saw that, it was, first of all, almost 1:30 in the morning when I opened my fridge to put some like ginger beer and stuff that I brought home away. And I opened the fridge and saw that, and I thought, past me is so smart for taking care of future me. And I didn't even know that I was going to be getting home late on a Saturday so that I could, you know, film on Sunday. But something in past me said, hey girl, you're going to need this. So I'm very grateful for that. And so I've been thinking about, over these past few days, what I wanted to talk about for this week. And I know I wanted to mention what my New Year's resolution is. So with regard to my channel, I touched on that my resolution is to be more consistent and make better videos, because what this started out as was just kind of an uncut, raw, you know, 15 to 20 minute conversation, and now I kind of do, it's very minimal editing, but I, you know, put a little bit more effort into it, and I think about what I'm gonna say instead of just, you know, doing whatever. And so that's true for this. And I've spent a lot of time thinking about what would be a good personal resolution. And I guess, like, I know a lot of people say, I want to lose weight, which is not a bad goal. If that's your goal, awesome. I have gained, you know, some relationship weight that I would like to lose, but I think something that I've learned over the course of, you know, this last year, because that's been when I have gained this weight back, is that what I wanted for my past self was to accept my body where it was, even if I wasn't a size 3 or whatever. And I'm now at that point, you know, like, yeah, my old clothes don't fit anymore, but it doesn't make me any less of a person, and it doesn't mean that I'm not, you know, still valid in myself as a human being. This is like a whole philosophical thing, but regardless, just know that I am okay where I'm at with my body. So yes, I want to lose weight, but that's not really my New Year's resolution. It's just something I want to do. I think maybe, I guess it could tie into like wanting to be more consistent with this channel. I do want to get more consistent about going to the gym, because now the gym that I go to is very close to where I live, like literally walking distance. So I guess that is something that I want to do, but I think for the most part, what I would like to resolve to do personally is to just not get involved in any sort of drama, you know, and some of it is like internet stuff, you know, which is like okay to read about, and like that's fine and whatever, but I think just not like spending time, you know, like watching videos about stuff like that, or really researching into it, and just kind of like staying in my own lane more, which, not to say that I was like all up in everybody's business last year, but I just feel like sometimes like focusing on that kind of like negativity and people that are, you know, only doing that, like it's really easy to fall down a rabbit hole and just get sucked into it. But I really don't want to do that anymore. And I think something else that I would like to do is, and I've already done it a little bit over the holidays, which makes me feel good, is to stick more to my dietary lifestyle and not worry how other people are going to feel about it, because it's my body and I can do what I choose with it. So for example, I didn't have meat on Christmas or New Year's, which is a big deal, because in the past, you know, I've said I consider myself a flexitarian, which really, like, if you boil it down, you're just a regular person who like chooses not to eat meat as much as possible. But if you say like you eat whatever, that's not really true. So that's why I put that label on myself last year. But this year, I think I would like to stick more to vegetarian, because that's when I feel best with my body. And, you know, again, I'm not saying everyone has to do that, and I don't judge you if you don't. Eat what you want and what makes you feel good. You know, some people enjoy the keto diet, other people just, you know, eat whatever. Like, eat what you want is what I'm saying. But for me personally, that's what I would like to do. And also, I got an Instant Pot for Christmas, so I'm gonna make so many soups, so many beans, so many lentils. Like, I am the absolute worst at cooking lentils, I feel, except if it's in a soup. I don't know why that is, but just like lentils by themselves, can't do it. So I'm very excited to not have poorly cooked lentils anymore and to have ones that are actually good. So long story long, that's what I would like to do for myself this year, is to just, you know, get back to my lifestyle of eating that makes me feel good and that I feel is, you know, working for me, and to be more consistent with going to the gym, but not with a focus of like, I need to lose weight, because I don't. I am still loved as a person, whether I'm the size I am now, which I don't even know what that is because I wear like leggings and sweatpants most of the time, to, you know, like whatever size I may be, you know, that's just my spiel about all that. So if you were wondering, that's my resolution. And also, I mean, I might have to put this into its own thing for next week, but I feel like it shouldn't be a crime for other people to accept their bodies too. And I've seen, you know, some influencers that I follow talking about the fact that they don't want to have to edit their photos anymore, and that they should just be able to post them without fear of what people are going to say. Because here's the thing, mean people are going to be mean on the internet no matter what. So I feel like maybe that's something that, I mean, I've never done before, except for maybe putting on a filter here and there, but something that I would like to do is, if I'm going to post, you know, myself or whatever, I don't want to Facetune, and I don't even have the Facetune app on my phone, so I couldn't do that even if I wanted to. But I just want to be my raw, organic self, and if people like me, awesome. If not, cool. You're totally valid in your opinion of me and my content and whatever. But that's just what I want to do. I just want to be myself and not cater to what I think people are going to like, or, you know, edit the crap out of my photos so that I look like a magazine cover. Because, you know, something that Jessie Mae Peluso, who's also a comedian, she once said, I think on the show Girl Code, that the woman on the magazine doesn't even look like the woman on the magazine. So I think for, you know, people who are digital influencers, or even just regular people, like, don't compare yourself to that, because that is not even real. That's what is, you know, edited and shown to you. But something that I've actually never talked about to, I think, anyone else, but I did contemplate back when I was in college, was that I wanted to start a magazine, sort of in the vein of what the brand Aerie is doing right now. But I wanted to make a magazine that was full of unedited pictures of real women of all shapes and sizes, just to show you, like, this is okay and this is a real thing. And I don't know if that exists. If it does, please tell me, because I would love to get on board with that somehow. But either way, that was, you know, something that I wanted to do at one time. And I think it's great that more people are, you know, showing different body types, and that it's okay to not be like a stick thin model, and you can just post pictures of yourself. If you have a bit of acne, like this lovely patch I've got going on here, and then, you know what, that's just what you got. So yeah, I mean, that's my speech for the day. I hope you enjoyed my rant about about, you know, just be yourself, and like, don't worry about what other people say, because they're gonna talk smack no matter what, and that's just the world we live in, you know. So yeah, I think I should just go ahead and stop here. I've rambled enough, and I've got to take this little guy out for a walk. Do you want to go for a walk? Ooh. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this first video of the year. I know I look like a bag of potatoes, but you know what? This is the best I could do for this morning, and in the spirit of being my authentic self and not, you know, trying to act like everything's okay and that, like, I'm so glamorous. This is just what you get when you come to my channel. It's just me with weird looking eyebrows and whatever this hair is. Fun fact, I didn't brush after I washed it last time, so I'm probably gonna need to shower at some point today and actually, you know, fix this mess. So yeah, I think that's everything. If I forgot, you know what, we'll just tag it on to next week. But thanks for watching. I love you, and I hope everyone had a happy and safe new year. Happy 2019, everybody. Bye.